Adventures in Sex Magic. Control Your Life with the Power of Lust by Damon Brand. This is a good book. This is a good book for beginners. Covers some very simple basics in erotic mysticism. It's not very intellectually savvy. It's not going to give you any great insight into why one would want to do sex magic, but it has good techniques. Interesting one is enhancing your sexual energy using gratitude. It's very useful. The book introduces the reader to techniques from chaos magic and Enochian magic. Techniques in chaos magic, basic chaos magic techniques for sex magic. They are good. Then there's some other techniques and meditations, a little more advanced, coming from Enochian magic. And if you haven't worked with energy before or contacted spirits, Enochian magic is a good place to start, because your intention is to bring in light energy, and that's easy and enjoyable to work with. The book doesn't mention Enochian and doesn't mention that the chants in the book are in the Enochian angel language discovered by John Dee, but that's where it comes from. The symbols and words in this book. While I said working with energy and spirits, Enochian magic is a good place to start, my warning that I give to people is that when you're working with any kind of energy, be it sex magic or tantra or spirits or angels, the end result of all this activity, and you can prolong it for a day, a few weeks, years or decades, at the end, you are supposed to let go of your attachments to wealth, health and love, and cross the abyss and experience the reality of nothingness. With Enochian magic and specifically, and speaking from experience, I have done this. When you cross the abyss, Enochian magic, you come across a demon that takes the form of whatever you hold highest. So what if you, for example, believe the highest good or highest consciousness or God is presence, then the demon takes the form of presence. And then you have to let go of your attachment to presence in order to experience reality, what it is. That's, of course, if you just using presence as an example. Could be whatever person believes is the highest good, but that's not mentioned in this book. So, like I said, the sex magic in this book, the Enochian magic in this book. There's some funny tips in this book. Keeps talking several times. The book doesn't mention now. If it says things, if you don't want to do this, you don't have to do this, or it makes excuses for the books being sexual, which I think it doesn't need to do more than once. And there's a funny comment about sex magic is easier for gay people because you could find gay saunas using straight people. I'm like, that while that's true for most Western cities, it's not really true in rural places and places where homosexuality is restricted. But otherwise, this is a good book. If you've never done sex magic, tantra, any kind of magic or mysticism, you could pick up this book. I wouldn't start with this book, but you could start with this book and hopefully it'll inspire you to start getting into energy work. and I've incorporated some of these techniques to my own practices. So I am going to give this book an 8 out of 10. Ciao for now.